Men of Reddit, what are some things women think we like, but couldn't be more wrong about? Playing dumb and acting like it's cute to not know how to do things. I'm not a fan of that. The 23,000 comments here could probably be condensed into 2 about not playing hard to get and communicating directly. As soon as a girl would play hard to get, I would just immediately assume they were extremely high maintenance and not even bother. Don't be coy. Please tell us what's good. We won't figure it out. And with the current climate we definitely wanna stay 100 yards away if not specifically told otherwise. Not a woman. But last time I was in a Walmart there was a for men gift section that was under the impression that men are basically just variations of Tim Allen in Home Improvement. The second a girl does the hard to get thing I just assume she doesn't like me and move on. The girls that I've been involved with were very upfront. They made themselves available and we subsequently went and did things together. Tell us what you want. Whether it be food, sex, material possessions, whatever. This will build a list of things we know you like and will allow us to surprise you with similar things in the future. It is so damn infuriating to constantly hear surprise me and then catch attitude for a week afterward when our surprise wasn't what you actually ducking wanted in the first place. Should your partner know you well enough to surprise you with your favorite food clothes? Yes. But only after they know what those things are. Edit. Holy hell RIP my inbox. Talking throughout the entire movie. Having to be the pursuer, romantically speaking. Stealing your hoodie's sweaters and not returning it. Not cool man. It is my hoodie. Playing hard to get. No. I don't want to feel like winning you over is the Hunger Games. No. I don't want the sense of pride and accomplishment. I want to know if you like me or not and playing hard to get is always mixed signals. Personally, I hate when a woman doesn't initiate any sort of sexual contact or show any kind of interest in it. They say it's because they want us to just go for it. But if it doesn't look like you want it, the last thing I'm gonna do is go for it. Acting like all your problems make you cute and quirky so you hold on to them. Like, lol I'm so reckless I bought a $900 phone. Why am I so bad at finances? OMG I just ate 2 cheesecakes after my doctor said I'm borderline diabetic. What a mess I am lol. Duck off. You're not quirky. You just have bad impulse control and this is why we broke up. Acting like they're into your hobbies or interests. I watched my dad marry 2 different women that loved hunting and fishing too. The old man spent every free weekend in the woods or on the water. Those 2 women tagged along for 6-8 years thinking they were being a good wife. Eventually both of them grew to not only resent going with him, but were angry that he never took them out or did anything else. I'm not saying he was perfect, but he was the honest one in those relationships. Don't pretend. Just be honest up front. My chick has zero interest in most of my hobbies and because I know that, I find other ways for us to spend time together. And I knew that from Jump Street so there's no resentment or anger bubbling under the surface that will culminate in an angry divorce at some point. No means no when it comes to tickling. Asking questions about a show or movie neither of you have ever watched while you're both watching it. When I read this I immediately thought it was Christmas related. Gloves, do not get me gloves, or a scarf. Playing hard to get. I guess the logic behind it is that the harder to get something it must mean that you really want it. Doing the cute dumb thing. Ladies it isn't cute. There is nothing wrong with being smarter than a doodle smarter than your peers. Much love ladies. Biting their lip to look cute. When my wife does it, she thinks it's so sexy. I just don't have the heart to tell her that she's supposed to bite her bottom lip. Insisting we fight for you. So you publicly declared you prefer another dude. But you secretly want us to commit assault and battery on each other? Yeah no, bye. The dog face filter in Snapchat. As much as Cosmo says I like my balls to be punched, I actually really don't. Braiding our beards together and asking Home Depot employees for help getting them apart again. Physical contact. Don't hit me just because I'm a guy. It irritates me. Yes I can take it but do I want to? No. Men hate unwrapping a stick of butter like a candy bar and eating it in front of our grandparents. Edit. You're all Morans. If we're naked together, you've already won me over. No need to hide your stomach or try to cover your behind. Most men are as insecure about their body as you are about yours. Please don't respond to my "are you having fun?" with "I am." If you are, I genuinely feel joy when I can share something I love with someone and they have that glint of excitement in their eyes the same way I did. Just sticking around for something I already experience and you are not enjoying doesn't make me any happier. Apparently women think I like men, but really I am as straight as a circle. Nibbling and sucking on only the tip of my D. It doesn't feel good. It painful itch. Other girlfriends, boyfriends, who like the same things as us. Baby, I get that Sarah's boyfriend likes baseball, but I hate people, and I hate him regardless. Acting like they're mad at you as a joke. It's not funny the first time you do it. It's not funny if you keep doing it till we get mad so you have an actual reason to get mad because we can't take a joke. All the comments I've read so far have interpreted like us are attracted to in women. I thought there would be a lot more commentary about too many bacon or whiskey flavored things, loud cars, their moms, etc. Obviously this doesn't apply to everyone but I'd assume there's a lot of us out there. Huge boobs. I mean I can somewhat get it if you actually have very small boobs. Then you can dream of having them a bit bigger but I've seen many women think they need bigger boobs even though their current ones are just fine. A friend of mine once told me that if she had the money, she'd get a boob job. And I didn't know what to do because I couldn't just start complimenting her boobs because they're fine in my books or anything so I just sat there nodding like an idiot. Kind of the inverse. But for me personally, it's that meme where guys hate listening to their sos talk about their day or tell stories or gasp their feelings or it like that. I could sit and listen to my GF talk for hours. I love it. I like learning more about her. I like when she trusts me enough to open up about something itty she has to deal with. And I like being her emotional cheerleader. Helping her in that way makes me feel better about myself. Best of all is when she gets really excited talking about something she loves and starts rambling. It's really duckin' cute. I also just like the way her voice sounds, which doesn't hurt. I understand that this isn't true for everyone, but it's always bothered me that it's kind of assumed that all guys hate this, because for me it's quite the opposite. Stories that contain a lot of details. Being hyperactive on social media makes me question if they even have a life. Apparently sticking their fingers in my ass scared the duck out of me. It's thus far the one time I have stopped partway through 6. That just because you have big boobs that's all we're interested in. Face like a train wreck? Oh that's okay you have big boobs. Personality of Cruella de Vil? Oh that's okay you have big boobs. Big boobs does not equal a great rack. After I moved back to America from many years away in Europe, I noticed a trend in all dating profiles, etc. They list being sarcastic in top billing like it is a highly sought after quality in a grown woman. I have no idea whom or what started this. I, and we, would rather you just portrayed yourself as an adult. Story time. I work long hours, and most days I don't make it home until well after the sun has set. My job involves a lot of manual labor as well as mental aptitude. So the first thing I want to do when I get home is take my sweaty socks off, grab a nice cold one, and plop down on the couch. Now that would be ideal, but instead, I come home to Karen taking a dump in my toaster oven. False pretense. Hey, could you help me with X? I can't remember what he said in lecture. When is that due? Do you know how to do Y? I am man. Man solve problem. Man is happy. Man not thinking that problem is fake and woman just want to talk. Man is sorry but cannot help overriding instincts to problem solve. Really, if I'm willing to troubleshoot matters at the drop of a hat, it's a safe bet that I'm willing to have a conversation. Hints, we are dumb. We don't pick them up. Be blunt. Baby talk. I want you to sound like a woman, not a child. If your man wants you to baby talk to him, then in your best baby talk voice you should say, bye bye, boy boy. telling me about how some guy flirted with her that day. I had a so who was very attractive, so I believed it happened. She'd presented like it was some hassle she had to deal with, but it was a humble brag. Making me jealous did not make her more appealing at the moment. It annoyed me. Refraining from doing things because that's a man's job. It was so ducking hot when my GF suggested we go get the stuff so she could change her oil, because how hard could it be? Men aren't used to living with those kinds of mental roadblocks, and it's super refreshing to hear that something pretty simple isn't out of bounds due to crotch arrangement.